We are on the road.
Yes, but not to Viridian City. Well, technically to Viridian City by the long way around.
Yes.
That's a song from the show.
Yes.
It's on the road to Viridian City, which is
Right.
weird because they also started going to Viridian City just like the game. So we're actually going to someone's house.
This guy's house. We're gonna fight him?
Well, I mean, we're gonna fight this guy, but we're not going to his house. I don't know where he lives. I think he's a vagrant.
Ah.
I've seen him around talking to strange children.
He likes to show us his butt.
Also, his name is Knob, so...
Knob.
Yeah, I don't
We should beat
entirely
that knob.
trust that guy and his tendency to talk to children. Oh, it's Mr. Cleo!
Yeah, you know.
Yeah!
You know.
Forgot he was out in front.
He's doing his thing.
Yes, which is teleport. And or be teleported by science.
Oh no, he threw rocks at me. I will throw water at him. This is a very interesting fight.
Low-level Pokemon fights are weird, like, conceptually.
Why?
Because they tend to mostly just be like, a small amount of the element thrown at you.
Yeah, right.
Just like, I angrily
Oh, look.
throw a few leaves in your direction.
Oh, he's trying to learn bite.
Ooh.
Do I want that?
Wait, a dark type move yet? You should probably get it regardless. Maybe instead
Delete a
of...
move to make room for bite. Yes.
Probably
Let's-
either instead of withdraw... Well, actually, withdraw, tackle, or bubble each sort of have their own arguments to them.
Uh-huh.
Bubble, you currently already have a water type move, so I don't know that you need, like, the sort of much weaker one.
Isn't Bubble just strictly worse than Water Gun?
Oh, yeah. I
So
mean,
why not-
it has, like, a really low chance of doing, like, a stat debuff on them, but, like, it's way weaker and you don't care.
Okay. I'm not the kind of player to use Withdraw,
Yeah,
very much, but
I think that's also a valid argument. Again, I think that's, like, one place where, like, a lot of people's preferences vary a lot, is using status moves like that don't do any damage at all.
right. But maybe I should be smart. We'll get rid of Bubble. How's that?
I think that's a good choice. I think either of those is a good choice, really.
Let's do it.
I would probably just lobby to keep Tackle and Water Gun for now. I think the others are both defensible.
Right. Oh, he learned bite.
I didn't pay enough attention. I think it's a dark type move now, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is. Which is
But
useful
you
only in
do-
that you didn't have a dark type move before, and thus that will help you at some point surely.
Right. Here comes a Geodude.
There's another
from,
Geodude.
Let's try Water Gun. Because it's amazing
Let's
try.
use yeah.
Got you. You know it.
You're so wet. Oh wait, that's weird. It's not do that. So I was wondering, thinking about it a little bit. You had said that like Pikachu, you wanted to like keep with you.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you want to keep this Abra with you.
Yep.
We've pretty much talked about Jigglypuff.
Yep.
How married are you to Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise?
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Are you not?
I mean, Squirtle is one of my favorite Pokemon, as is Blastoise.
Well, did you have an idea about using something else, or?
Well, the thought had occurred to me simply because both of the fossil Pokemon that you can get from Mount Moon
Right.
are part Water type.
Right.
So
Are they inherently more powerful?
no, I wouldn't say that. There are just a lot of water Pokemon with a lot of different strengths to them. I was just curious, because like I know that the Squirtle choice was relatively last minute. I wasn't sure if you had
No, I mean, Blastoise
intentions
is real
one way or
sweet,
the
so
other.
I wouldn't mind Blastoise.
Yeah, Blastoise is pretty great. He's a turtle plus cannons, which like is basically my ideal pet.
Hey, Mr. Cleo grew to level 12.
Should we call now?
I think we should definitely call him
Okay.
that. Oh, Machop.
No, there's your mouse again.
It would just keep doing this. Did it go away?
I think it did.
Weird. Go, Mr. Cleo! You can do it, man! Oh no, Machop!
You still
Teleport.
don't move, right? I think you just know teleport.
Yeah, no, he hasn't learned anything interesting. Sure, why not?
Mr. Cleo, that's enough! Okay? We've heard enough of your predictions of the future. Bam! Nothing at all.
Not very good. Oh,
I
and now
wish
you're
that's what it said, instead of not very effective, like, that move was not very good.
That's not
You
very
picked a
good.
bad move.
Bad choice. I will now scratch you.
Press scratch, yeah.
So good. Oh, he's looking at me funny.
Stop that!
Don't do it.
Don't give us the stink eye.
Don't do it.
I like this sprite for Machop. Partially because I particularly like the color usage.
He's gonna win with friendship.
But yeah, he's definitely like, Yosh!
Yep.
Meine Kammer!
He's got like weird, like, heat vents on his head.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to resemble like slicked back hair or something.
Yeah.
But like definitely like
They look
it's
like,
like
heat
weird,
sinks, don't they?
or like vertical fish gills or something.
Yeah, something.
Like
It's not good.
it's weird.
He's also got the weird, like, gills on his chest.
He does
too.
have chest gills.
It's all very strange.
But he's like not a fish man, but he does know karate. It's all very confusing to
very
me.
confusing.
Rolf Kama got 468 Poké Dollars for winning.
We got some money.
For beating that man's knob.
Should I go back? A lot of my guys are hurt.
It's probably not the worst idea. You did, like,
Yeah,
power through a lot of them
poisoned,
in a row.
apparently?
Yeah, someone's poisoned. Is it Jigglypuff?
I don't know. I remember that
I
happening.
think it's Jigglypuff. I think that did happen.
Don't worry, Jigglypuff. I'll save you. Oh no, you don't.
No, you definitely faced it. I'm sorry, she. Wait, what's Jigglypuff's preferred gender pronoun, though?
Shim.
I like that, actually. Shit.
Yep. All right.
Is
Kill
it
them.
from something?
No.
Okay.
I think it's a term that some people use.
Was that actually?
I don't know.
I haven't heard that.
It might be super offensive. If so, I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we offended someone.
What?
Did you see?
We're not offensive at all. Fuck off.
Well, I mean, we always offend people for, like, completely nonsensical... Like, we say offensive shit, like, constantly.
Mm.
But, like, people always get upset about things that, like, I don't understand.
Hey, speaking of offensive shit.
Yeah.
And shit in general.
Ooh.
Do we care that YouTube doesn't want us to curse anymore?
Oh, yeah, I haven't really had a proper chance to, like, look into that thoroughly. I know that, like, some people who are, like, way more famous than us, like,
Yeah.
still curse.
Yeah.
And stuff. I don't know. This is an ongoing thing to be addressed. I don't think this is a we'll make that decision whilst playing Pokemon near Cerulean City thing.
What? Why not? Fuck it.
But I noticed recently we got a comment from someone on some old LA Noir video saying, like, you're terrible.
Oh, good.
And I wasn't sure if that was because they were offended by us saying something offensive or if they just didn't like us.
I think they probably just didn't like us.
I assume it's that they just didn't like us. But, like, it was another one of those weird cases where it was, like, episode, like, 67, and it was like, how did you get here in your life? How did you find, like, episode 60-something of LA Noir, and that was where you had your opinion about us?
Damn. Oh, he's paralyzed.
Man, these Rattatas, they're in the top percentile of Rattatas.
Thunder Shock. Boom, die. Oh, he didn't die.
Didn't. Oh, and he didn't
Oh,
tail
he
whip or
tackled
something.
me.
What a jerk.
Wow, he's real good.
He is well good. Screw that guy.
I'm gonna pound him.
Okay.
I'm gonna pound him real good.
I'm hoping that with the paralysis you can outspeed him with your pound.
Bam.
Pounded.
Oh, he got pounded.
I also wish it said that at the bottom of the screen.
So,
Like, faux Rattata got pounded.
here's a question.
Yeah.
So I had out Mr. Cleo.
Yeah.
And I brought out Pikachu.
You
Pikachu
need
got
to bring
killed.
you need to bring Mr. Cleo out again if you want him to get experience again.
No, I know that.
Okay.
My question is the XP that Pikachu would have gotten now just into the ether, or is the XP now divided between?
It
Mr.
was
Cleo?
divided among those two.
And it was still the maximum amount of XP. Like,
It was
it's
the
not
normal
less.
amount that you would have gotten if you had only ever sent out like one Pokemon, divided among the ones that survived the battle.
Got it. Okay, that was my question. Cans.
Cans.
Electronic
cans.
I'm intimidated.
That's how you know you got like a super derpy E-cans. Is when it like pretends like it's using like an acronym or something. It's like electronic cans.
So good, you guys.
It's like, what is wrong with you E-cans? Jeez.
Oh no, he looked at me funny.
Get your crap together.
Whatever shall I do? I will kick him.
I actually think it would be interesting if YouTube found itself in a position where like swearing happened significantly less.
That's so crazy to me.
It would be really odd. I mean, it's a big culture shock for, like, YouTube is its own thing at this point.
So,
it's pretty late in the game to try and, like, put that out there.
I mean, I do, like, real talk though.
Yeah.
I do, like, understand that, like,
Like advertisers?
Advertisers have certain desires.
Yeah.
But, like, everybody curses all the time forever.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So saying that, like, no one on YouTube can curse anymore or no money, like, makes no sense. I'm sure there's plenty of advertisers, like gaming companies, I'm sure,
Well, I mean, you also
care.
have to consider that a non-zero amount of video games have in themselves swearing.
Yeah. And, you know, video games aside, like, there's plenty of
media of course.
that has tons of swearing in it. So, like, let's say that, like, a keyboard company wants to advertise on a gamer's channel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that keyboard company doesn't give no shits if the gamers curse. I'm sure of it.
They probably. I
So-
mean, I just wonder how far it reaches in the long term, you know? Like, is it that a certain subset, is it like home goods, which have seemed to increase their advertising on YouTube as of late?
Right.
Is it just that they're like, whoa.
I have, like, no things.
Yeah, like, it's too early in the game to have things.
Look, I want things. Can we be later in the game? Where's the
We
button?
can, but we have to take the long way and play through it.
Where's the button to be later in the game?
So, like, picture it like that episode of Doctor Who with the Centurion.
Okay.
Like, he finds his way back to the present, but he takes the long way around.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
how we get to the part of the game where we have things.
It's just such a grind.
It is.
Which, I don't know. Games are cool and all, but this just feels like grind to me.
It's
You know.
no, I mean, it's. I do genuinely think that Pokemon is one of the better RPG games like released in the last while. I think I'm slightly biased because I tend to prefer like turn-based stuff and don't always love live whatever.
Right.
But I do feel like it has always had and has not necessarily improved in a significant way over time.
Right.
Like its pacing, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Like
But you're saying its pacing is slow.
its pacing leaves something to be desired.
Right.
At the very least.
It's battle time.
No, I mean, I know that there's, for, like, certain Pokemon... Well, no. To be more precise, every Pokemon has a rate at which it gains experience.
Right.
There's, like, I don't know how many there are. There's a certain subset of, like, ones that, like, level up really rapidly at low levels, but then take, like, freaking forever, like, later on.
Right.
And then, like, the opposite of that. And then,
Right.
like, all the iterations in between. But, like, it sure does feel... Like, when you... I mean, granted, we skipped some opportunities to get experience in the cave, but, like, we are, like, on par with opposing trainers right now.
Right.
And, like, almost invariably, anytime I've played any Pokemon game, I reach at least one point where that's the case. But, like, when that is the case, like, boy, it sure feels slow going, like,
Yeah, seriously.
doing battles and stuff. Hey, look, your wild mouse appeared again. And now it's
you're
gone.
you're so paralyzed. I will continue to thundershock you. Oh, just die. Please. No, don't bite.
You can't.
Bam! Got you so good.
I think someone told that Ecan's a funny joke and he was laughing at it. Ecan.
Oh no, a Sandshrew.
That is not a good matchup for you, Pikachu.
Come on, Chad, get out of here.
I hate Chad. You know that Chad is my go-to, like, insulting a person name, right?
Yeah.
Chad.
Mine is Steve, which is awkward because that's my father-in-law's name.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Steve is like my go-to, like, weird name, or if I just want to randomly name something, it's just like, it's a Steve, I don't know.
My, like, random not derogatory name that I go to is Carlos, which is really odd. Because it's, like, fairly ethnically specific.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that one. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you throw it out at the wrong time, you could be pretty offensive.
No, it's true.
Look at that guy not having a job. Carlos. Oh, wait, I mean, what? No. I'm sure he's an upstanding member of the society. Please don't hate me.
But it's kind of funny to me also because, like...
Oh, he's in love.
Totally in love.
Don't use sand attack. Why would you throw sand on somebody you love? Come on.
Well, it's like a schoolyard crush. They're both very young. They're only level 14.
Oh, that's true. Aww. It's so sweet.
But the
He's immobilized.
the Carlos thing to me is
I
funny
should probably
because
stop saying he's immobilized.
yeah, I mean, well, immobilized like lasts a turn like paralysis, so
Well-
like it's not.
I'm glad that he loved me because I'm going to find him. Oh, what?
Well,
Oh,
it's because all that sand.
oh, the
You guys just
sand.
don't know what to do with your young love.
Come on, Sandshrew.
But the Carlos thing is funny to me because I played Zero Time Dilemma.
Right.
And, like, one of the new main characters they introduced in that is this, like, super white guy named Carlos.
That's awkward.
And, like, everyone's, like, response is, like, why is Carlos so white? What is that? What's happening
Like,
there?
players or people in the game?
Just, like people who have, like, players.
Okay.
Like, people responding to the game are saying,
playing the game, yeah.
They're saying, like, oh, like, why is, like, what's with this super white Carlos guy?
Yeah.
But to me, I'm like, like, Carlos is always my go-to. Like, it doesn't matter if he's white or Hispanic. To me, like, that barely registers. And I think that's somehow more offensive. I don't know. I don't understand how these things work anymore.
That's their name, Vasco. They gotta take
the
it back.
Carloses.
Jeez. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Just there's so much love, it just takes so much time. Stop sand attacking me.
Have you learned that in your married time?
What?
That weird thing you just said about so much love takes so much time?
It does take a lot of time. Yep. It's true.
Love isn't always on time.
That's true. Miss. Then we press the buttons. Then we wait for him to be in love.
We should get like a whole team of Pokemon with like what are there's like Clear Body, I think is one of there's a couple of Pokemon abilities that are like your stats can't be lowered.
Okay.
So then like your accuracy couldn't be lowered.
Team is
that's what I'm saying, like just
yeah.
get that. And so like people just
Never
can't
have to
mess with
deal
your
it
stuff.
again. Hey, a critical hit, that's what I needed. Get out of here, you. Get out of here. Oh, we're gonna level up next. Chad.
I knew I'd lose too because my name was Chad. Screw my parents. I think this might be the last person before someone's house.
I think you're right.
My friend has many cute Pokemon. I is jealous.
Yep.
For good. Look at that lass.
She's so classy. Alright, Haley. Let's see that Oddish. Well, I got something for you.
Is it in your front pocket?
Oh, it's in my front pocket.
She is underage! Presumably.
What else? I gotta start... I, don't care about these dudes anymore, so I just want to, bring out my team that's gonna, do stuff.
I mean, that's respectable. Like, if you know that you're not gonna use these guys, then, don't use them.
Yeah, but
it
I
does
catch them all!
Well, I mean, there will likely be a chance later to catch the evolved forms of these guys, and that counts.
Oh, it's so sweet. Mmm.
I smell even less than usual. Well, no, I personally smell just as much as usual. However, I am able to smell less than usual.
I know, he absorbed.
Because I had the atrocious nightmare cold over the past 7 days.
Yeah, you poor thing.
Literally, so we recorded this, a week ago, and then I went home, and then was sick for 7 days, and now we're recording again.
Yep, pretty much exactly that. Don't do it!
And I tell you, it was a bad time to be sick, because, I had, all these work deadlines, and I had to work through them, and it was bad.
Yeah.
It was very bad.
This is not a good matchup.
It's true. I am not paying as much attention to what you're doing, because I'm finding it very difficult to focus right now.
Well, we can do it.
I may turn off those lights at some point, because they're distracting me.
It's super effective and, doesn't do very much.
I feel like I'm in that Star Trek episode where, they're trying to break Picard by, telling him that there are a different number of lights than there are actually.
What? I did not see that episode.
There's, some episode where, they basically try to, break the will of, various aliens that they just randomly capture by, showing them 5 lights, and then they're like, there are 4 lights. And then if you, defy them, then they're like, no, and then, electrocute you.
Oh, double team.
Pikachu's trying to...
That's good, isn't
I
it?
don't remember. Double team raises your evasiveness. It's not particularly good.
It's not an attack?
No.
He's already pretty evasive, isn't he? It's Pikachu.
I mean, most Pokemon, have, 0 evasiveness.
So, what should I do? It's
personally,
not the kind of move I would use.
It's not a kind of move you would use. I don't think you will get much good use out of it.
Right.
I think you're better off keeping a status move like Thunder Wave on him that, you might actually use for something at some point than giving him, that kind of move.
Right. Alright, let's see that Oddish. I will continue to eat it. He's hungry! Oh no, he flinched. Whatever that means.
No, that's good. That means he skipped a turn. We're over this at some point. It was 10 years ago.
Why can you just flinch? It's like tripping in Smash Bros.
It is! Well, no. He can't just flinch. Bite has a chance of making him flinch.
Oh,
and you're faster than him.
Oh, I see. Yum.
God, that'd be so messed up. If they had, tripping.
Just random.
Because, I mean, that's messed up in Smash Brothers, but, if you added that to, an actual, strategic turn-based game, that'd be such horse shit.
Yeah. Pikachu, go.
Yeah, so basically, like, what Double Team does is, like, it doesn't do any damage, but, like, it increases your it's sort of equivalent to, like, sand attacking them.
Right.
Except you apply it to yourself, so if you, like, knock out their guy, their next guy is subject to it, too. So, like, I would rate it, like, slightly higher than sand attack, but,
Right.
like, slightly.
Okay. Alright.
You beat that girl up.
I did. I beat her so good. And we're gonna have to go to someone's house in the next episode.
God, it's taken us so long just to get to someone's house.
I'm so sorry.
And do we even know who this person is? I mean, honestly.
I don't. I got no idea. See you then. Oh!
Splash!
You think he said splash? Or did he
I think he said splash, but I wish that he had just said splash. He just said, like, splash! And then, like, the music lingers for a second and then the battle starts.
Swimmer male. Luis.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
It's a horsey.
I guess maybe there's, like, male, female, maybe there's, like, gendered terms for swimmers in Japanese, so then they translated it, they're like, guy swimmer. A wild Phelps appears.